It's Racer here, and we are live with the newest update, which is 1.54, and we're going to check out some of the stuff that's going on with it. Let's see, once we get the confirmation that we are actually live, there we are. So, a big update dropped. It's the PS5 Pro mostly update. It includes 5 cars and new wheel manufacturer, a couple other things that we're going to check out. So no new track, a couple of new menus, or a couple of events, just a few events and a new extra menu and some other stuff. We'll check out the patch notes and stuff like that here in a second. Again, just gotta make sure we're live because it's such a. There we are. We are live. All right, cool. Make sure we're live. Okay, now I turn it off. Sorry about that. Again, the rudimentary YouTuber. So, all right, so that's the update notice. Again, the cars, the Ford Escort RS Cosworth, the Mercedes-Benz W196R from 1955, Porsche 911 Turbo S, 992 Generation 2020, Porsche Mission X EV from 2023, and the Jimny Sierra JC, which is the absolute. That's just. Well, that'll be that. And again, PlayStation Pro enhancements, a lot of that stuff. Gran Turismo Sophie, a couple new tracks, and then some new World Circuit events in Grand Valley, Weather Raceway Panorama, an extra menu in the cafe. Brand Central for Mitsubishi is added for their museum stuff. GT Auto, some engine swaps for a handful of cars here, a couple handful of cars actually. The Alpha and Audi Auto Bianchi, Challenger and Mitsubishi. So Subaru, Porsche, Volvo. Volvo gets a pretty crazy update or engine swap. And then there's some new wheels added, and new manufacturer, rotiform, and some extra wheels. So we're gonna check them out. And then some new decals and editor, and cockpit view, and ride heights. Cockpit view for the AMG Vision Gran Turismo and Legend cars. So, and so there was a thing that I heard that the adjusted difficulty level of the following race event: Fuji Speedway and Super Formula. Now, it's the last menu book that I have left. Is Super Formula, and the last one I need to do is at Fuji. And it is hard because the way that the race plays out is that you have to make a pit stop. And typically you want to, hey viewers, so typically you want to try to minimize your pit stops because that's kind of the way you're going to win, especially in one make races or races where it's, pretty evenly matched. Minimize your pit stops, fuel save, run a harder tire. Well, you're forced to make 2 pit stops because it starts to rain. You're not going to make it to a 1 stop and pit. You can make it. You can do it a 1 stop, but you're not going to because it starts to rain about a third of the way into the race. Right towards the end of the race, it starts to rain, and so if you have an advantage, you're going to throw it away going into the pits to put on rain tires. So, and of course the AI have the advantage because they don't run off the track, they don't make errors and that kind of stuff. So yes, it's a pain. So yeah, some changes. Okay, so they're saying they changed some things in Liberty Editor where changing the light cover color, and that's only in group 3s and 4s, I think. So yeah, and then decals with duplicate shapes from presets. Duplicate shapes. Okay, I will take a look. All right. So again, here are the cars, which we're not going to be able to buy some of them. So there's the Escort. We'll buy the Escort. We are not going to be able to buy this Mercedes-Benz because it's 20 million credits. So, and the Porsche, we may or may not buy that. We're still trying to save up money for a car that's not in Legend dealership yet. And then there's the $3 million, I think, for the Porsche Mission. The Jimny, I will never buy that car unless it's given to me. And then, yeah, here's the extra menu. There's the wheels. So let's go take a look at the wheels and stuff. So, all right, and then some of the other changes. All right, and here we go. Here we go. So, all right. Where do we go first? Legends cars. Let's pop in here and see what's up. So there's the new Mercedes-Benz. Again, 20 million credits. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of credits, a lot of grinding, and then some of the other cars, nothing's really changed. It just refreshes. Like, there's quite a few cars in here. That's a lot of cars. So I don't think they increased the number of cars that are coming in here. It's just because you got people gonna want these 2 cars for that extra menu book, and there must be something coming up race-wise. You need to use the old cars, the old Group C's. So, all right, let's go get to the menu book. Hey Todd, hey Tim. Again, like I say, this is the only menu book I have left to do, and again, it's Fuji, so maybe we can try that. You know, I'm not gonna try it tonight, but that's the only one I can't get because it's for me, it's difficult. Yeah, you know. And extra menus. So we pretty much got all of them for some of the Bugatti. I'm not wasting money for that ticket. And there's another one I'm not going to waste money. Oh, there, McLaren. Again, that's a $20 million credit, 20 million credit car, and that's like $1 million or something. And then what do you get? That's a 6-star roulette, so it's not bad. So there's the Ferrari. We'll see that. Cool. How's everybody this evening? I know Todd's on a little bit of a vacation of sorts. And alright, Luke, we're kind of tired of you. I think, yeah, off we go. Get it out of here. I don't want to be here. Yeah. Alright, out we go. And we will go to the used car lot and purchase whatever's in there. So there's the Escort. We'll go buy that. That's not bad. 147,000 credits. So it's a European car. I believe we did get this chassis design here in America. It was kind of like a intermediate. It was kind of like the last of the Escorts we ever got here in America. And I remember the shape, but we never got the RS. I think the best we got might have been the GT. So the Escort was something that came over from Europe for a little bit of time. We didn't really have any of the Escorts properly, which is a shame. It was a good car. We got the Focus after that. I think it's what everybody got. The Escort died, and they came up with the Focus. So, yeah. So, Poiches. All right, and then like we normally do, we'll pop into the tuning place or the body shop and see what that's. Yeah, let's get in the car now. So we're in it, And then there's nothing else we want to buy. Kind of wanted to buy another R32 Nispo, but it's not in there yet. So, Brand Central, and yeah, there's Porsche. There's two of the cars are in Porsche, and here is the Turbo. And it is four-wheel drive. I didn't think it was. I thought you'd had to be a 4S or a S4, but it's an all-wheel drive Porsche. So, and it's 300,000 credits. So it's a good amount of money. So shut this door here. Nobody wants to hear the furnace. Lots of colors. Python green. I'm gonna get that. I get in a Python green. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're not gonna get it. Actually, yeah, we will get it because we can go into the livery thing. Change it. Let's go to get that Python. Money we don't have, so. Yeah, they need to increase the collector level to like 100. Not yet. Oh, dang it. And then there's, so this is a VGT car. That's a VGT car. So this only comes in one color and it's a million credits. So it's a pretty cool looking car, but I will not be buying it. Yeah, no, unless it's given to me. We'll try it out. There's a new time trial that has that car, and of course there's the Gimli. So that's the base one. So this one basically adds, the new one basically adds wheel well moldings. It's a little more beefy looking car. I think that's like low rent, and that's flow rent. So yeah, it's just the upgrade. It's just the package. This is the one you buy, and this is the one that you wish you bought. So yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, why limit it to 50? You know, I mean, why limit it to 50, level 50? Why don't we just make it 100? You know, but whatever. You can make it a million. It doesn't really matter. But they need to get rid of. This is why I say that they need to get rid of the car invitations. If you're already at level 50 and you pretty much, I have every car you can get an invite for except for the Aston Martin, and I don't think I've ever gotten an invitation for that car. So the invitations really irritate me. But you know, everybody knows lots of things in this game irritate me. So it looks like people are home. Yes, we're gonna go down here. And I'm gonna check out the wheels. What did they say? There was new wheels in American Racing has new wheels. So it looks like that's a new wheel, and that's a new wheel. Those look pretty cool. I actually like those. I think these are new. Yeah, I think these are definitely new. These might be new. I haven't bought them, so they must be new. So those are pretty cool. I actually like those. That's pretty cool. Actually, that's really cool on this car. So, yeah, Motegi had new wheels, so these are definitely new. Those look pretty sharp. I actually like the way those look. Those are old. This might be new. No, they're not. No, these are new. These are new. These two here, because I haven't bought them. And it's a different model number. These 2K, Doge, The Toge might be new too. I've never bought these. Now I don't know, but they may be new. It frustrates me. Let's just say maybe it frustrates me. It's what did they say? It was Motegi, American Racing, and was it KMC? Yeah, I think it might have been KMC. Though here's a couple. Yeah, these are new wheels. These would be good for your trucks. They look like they got wheel brake, wheel bead locks. They look like bead lock wheels. Yeah, yeah, definitely. There's certain levels of disappointment with this game at times. So, and here's the new manufacturer, Rotiform, which I've never heard of Rotiform, but it must be a racing type wheel or something. So, not bad looking wheels. I mean, when you can paint them, it really doesn't matter. So, yeah. And that was it. That's pretty much it. Okay, so the next thing we do is we check all the custom parts you can put on this car. A little bit bigger lip, and oh yeah, it takes that lip away. Alright, so that's the same. Sides are usually the lamest part. Oh yeah, take the it's not even a side molding. Takes the radio, it takes the antenna away, and then the side flipping windows. It just takes the antenna away, and it takes away the window buttons for the flip out windows. And the rear takes away the badges, and you can add a rear diffuser, which okay. And the rear wing, you can take it away, put a different one on. That's like the one everybody knows. So hey Josh, how's it going? So yeah, okay. Would be neat if you could change out hoods and stuff like that, but racing items usually this is the same old stuff. Tow hook, yeah, tow hooks, the same old stuff. Cages, and then custom parts, light bulb, license plate, front grille. Alright, so it takes away the fog lights. Okay, that's that. Okay. Alrighty, then let's jump into the Porsche. And I don't really think that there's like a whole lot of things that changed here. Huh? Sounds pretty nice. You hear that induction? Not much turbo line, but okay. I want to do the same thing with this car because I think these are the only two that I bought. So we can try that time trial with the try the time trial in the Porsche and custom parts front. Okay, a little lippity-doo. That's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. Nothing for the side. Okay, here goes a wing. This would be the coolest thing. Okay, wingless. Duckbill. And then the custom wheel. I thought this is like the wing that they showed on the maybe it was a stock wheel, the stop wing that was in the silhouettes, but the double wing, that kind of looks cool. Alright, racing items. Yeah, nothing. Tow hook. I like it when they do the the nylon like that versus the thing that screws in. I think that looks kind of cheap. That looks like something you'd properly do. Roll cage. Yeah. Alright, custom. There's really nothing there. I always take away the license plates. I hate front license plates. Ruins the look of a car. And that's it for that. Yeah, I wish they'd put like the Club Sport or the GT3 wing on it, so you could kind of like make it into a GT3 Cup car. That would be kind of cool. But you know, you get what you get. Still a good looking car. So. Wow. I hope you didn't hurt yourself with that one. Luminosity. Lumicity. It does feel good though sometimes when you take a big old massive at work. You know, you don't want to take that home and jam up your plumbing. So oh yeah, garage. Let's open up our 6-star ticket and see what we get for our Ferraris. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, sweet, $500,000. $500,000. That makes up for buying that Porsche. That basically paid for all today's car purchases. Sweet. So we're ahead. We're ahead in the game. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go over to the try out this Porsche in the new yeah, we did not get anything done on the group B or group C time trial at Le Mans. I couldn't put enough time into it. I lamed out. I was so close to getting a silver reward, but I did not. And we have not even tried doing the rally cross because I can't stand rally in this game. It feels so disconnected, which is probably real. So. All right, let's try the Porsche. I watched Tidney do the time trial on this one just to see what it was like. And what he was saying, apparently it goes really fast, and you have to stop really early. So let's rent the car and give it a try. So put our gloves on because our wheel is just falling to pieces. So it applies BOP for some reason. Why does it apply BOP? Okay. All right, that's enough talk about that bathroom stuff because oh, okay. Yeah, this car's really yeah, I did not wait till I was at 100 miles an hour. Apparently you gotta wait, or you gotta be really patient and perhaps shifting gears. Now this thing does like, you can do like a minute 20 lap around here in this thing. Oh yeah, this thing does not want to stop. Doesn't want to go either. That's ridiculous. Oh, I know what I'm not doing. I need to use traction control. I can get it to stop. It's like there's an egg underneath my accelerator pedal and I don't want it to crack it. This thing's fast, that's for sure. Yeah, traction control's definitely a must, especially right there. So, yeah, that car's really, really fast. It's actually kind of fun. It really takes a lot of concentration, which I think is something you need to have when you play this game. It can't be so repetitive. So, I'm gonna close that, and yeah, so we're right there. We're pretty close to getting gold. So we're currently like, what is it? Yeah, we need 23.2, and we're at a 23.5, so we're right there. I'm sure we could get 10 more laps, and we'd probably be right in there. Just getting comfortable with it. So, yeah. Well done, Todd. So, let's go nations. I think, is this nations with the, yeah, there it is. So, let's enter. Yes, I want to proceed. Not accepting entries. Okay, so we'll be able to play with this new, try out the new Mercedes-Benz. So, unfortunately, I don't have a VR or anything like that, so you can't see. We can't do a car tour of it or anything like that. So, yeah. So some guys have tried it. I'm sure probably very few people have actually bought this car. I mean, most people have all the cars they need, but they don't have the cars they really want. So let's just give it a shot, see what goes. We'll do the usual. Crazy! It's got five gears. Sports softs. Luckily, you can adjust the brake bias, which is nice. I think I've got too much movement. It does. It feels pretty decent, really. I think the last time trial, that Honda time trial, they were here, and the Honda's own Grand Prix car, and I think they were on comfort tires. So I'm sure the performance levels are about what they are now. These cars out. Try a little more aggressive. sketchy. I wish this car wasn't so expensive, but then again, I wouldn't buy it anyway. Saving my pennies for that Ferrari Le Mans winner P3, I think is what it's called. Don't touch the green stuff. I mean, I'll say that pretty much everything in this update is pretty good. I mean, really, I think it's unfortunate that normal PS5 users had to add a whole bunch of data to their hard drive that they're never going to use. I mean, I guess it's just the way that they built the program, they built the update that way. But, you know, it's 30... about 30 or so gigs. I think the PS4 users who don't get Sophie, they said theirs is like 2. This feels really good. I like this car. I'm just shocked that it's this expensive, but you look at some of the cars that are $20 million credit cars, and that. Second and a half. All right, so cool. That's fun car. But yeah, it's really expensive. I mean, there's the McLaren F1, the Daytona, the Shelby Daytona Coupe. This car, there's I think it's a Bugatti, and then I think there's another Mercedes that are really expensive. And so, you know, you look at those cars that I don't have. I think cars that they just increase the value on all of them. And one of the updates earlier in the year where they changed the values. So, yeah. I don't know what else there is to look at. Since we're not going to buy any more cars. So, hello viewers. Again, welcome to the update 1.54. Doesn't have a name or anything. It could be called the PS Pro update. Really, it's just primarily what it is. So again, it's got escapes. Yeah, Brand Central still up. I guess it's because I didn't look at the chimney. That's why. So, and yeah, escapes. We'll take a look at the escapes. So, yeah, here's Colorado, which somebody I know used to live here, and I think they used to do drives around here. Now, so here's the rub. I hope they don't show Pikes Peak. I hope they don't show Pikes Peak, because that would be an insult. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Colorado is a lovely state. I wish I'd never been there. I would love to go there. I have no reason to go there now. A friend that doesn't live there anymore. So, look at that sky. It's photography in this game is really, it's outstanding. you don't show Pikes Peak, which I think they're going to. Twin Lakes, Independence Pass. You better not show Pikes Peak. Is this part of Pikes Peak? Might be. Independence Pass. This probably is. It probably is Pikes Peak. Better not show Pikes Peak. That'd be really. Anyway, so that's that. I don't think they really changed. They didn't change anything with sports mode. Nothing's been updated with sport mode. Lobbies, everything's still the same. Let's go back and see what were the patch notes again. I mean, cars, PlayStation Pro, Sophie, World Circuits. Yeah, some new things added. We could try that Porsche out. Porsche Cup. We did collect that. Mitsubishi. Engine swaps. Yeah, it was KMC. Preset decals. Cockpit views. Cars I don't have. Oh, I do have that car. No, I don't have the AMG though. Legend cars have ongoing price adjustment. And the subsequent price revision is scheduled. So they're not going to change prices. They intend to change them. They are not going to change them unless they're going to do another revision. They're going to check them. I think maybe they have changed the prices. They're going to change them again in March. So when the market for classic cars goes through the roof again. Yeah, so Todd, Angels fan, would know. Is Independence Pass, is that Pikes Peak? I wouldn't think that it is. I think Pikes Peak is Pikes Peak, or that's the road going up to Pikes Peak. So I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I think if you can change, so if you go to Livery Editor, you can change the tire stickers and stuff, but I'm sure they haven't added Pirelli to all the brands, which really sucks. Background music could care less. And of course, various other issues have been addressed. None of which people were asking for. Hey Nick, and hello Ian, hello by the way. So, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's it, pretty much. Not a bad update. I mean, I think it's I think it's a bit disappointing. Um, I mean, if you take out the PS Pro enhancements for everybody, I mean, they could have done that as a separate thing. And they should have pulled that out as a separate thing because only people with that console are going to see any difference, you know. In VR too. So even the VR updates are geared towards the PS Pro. So if they would have done that as a separate update, like kind of like what they do with people on PS4 who can't get Sophie and that sort of stuff, their update is completely different. So I mean, now you have three tiers of GT7. You have the PS Pro, and the 5, and then the people on PS4. So yeah. Yeah, they. I can't understand why they added the Jimny. Um, that just makes people question what they're really doing. They're just padding, and I said it in everybody's discords. They're just padding the car count, um, and they could have just added those options for the car in GT Auto here. They could have just had that ability to add the fender extensions on the base car, you know, or add you know different. I think this is what they're going to do in Assetto Corsa Evo, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Where you can just, if you're going to buy, say, you know, a BMW 3 Series, you can buy all the different model and trim levels, as one thing. You don't have to. You can option your car before you buy it, which would be really cool. Yeah. So like you buy an F-150. You can buy it as FX4. You can buy it as a trimmer. You can buy it as all kinds of different things. So yeah. Thanks, Nick. Um, yeah, the Jimny, they again, lots of cars people want. Um, uh, the the Mission X is a pretty interesting car. Actually, I might eventually buy it because as far as the EVs go, it's pretty nice. It really does feel. It's incredibly fast, even on racing soft tires. It's almost borderline, uncontrollable. It would be nice to see, how it compares to like the Tomahawk and some of the other cars. I'm sure it's probably not as fast as Tomahawk is a land missile, but why add the Mission X and not add the Porsche 963? The hypercar, a real hypercar. Why not add that? It just, you know, that car is actually older than the Mission X. It came out in 2022, so um, it's befuddling, And then of course, they add the turbo. They should have always had a turbo car, they do have some of the older turbos, but the new 992 Porsche is cool, and I'm not going to argue with that. More Porsches is good. Um, no fewer VGTs would be even better, but please give us some modern race cars. I mean, you look at sport mode. Again, here we go down the rabbit hole. As I said, it's going to be a discussion. If you're not in for a discussion, I don't know what to tell you. So you look at sport mode, Group 4, Group 3, Group 3. Every week, every week, it's at least two group races. If there's not just a single road car, or road car class. So you're going to have at least a Group 1 or a Group 2 or a Group 3 or a Group 4 race, and maybe two or three every week. Your weekly challenges are cool because those are where you're going to use your road cars. They could expand the weekly challenges. Um, that's really cool. But then when you look at Nations Cup and manufacturers is only Group 3 and only Group 4. That's it. Nations Cup, that's when they use your Group 1s and your Group 2s, and Group 3s and 4s. So, and Group Bs. So the group classes of cars are really, it's not my opinion, it's a fact. The fact of the matter is, I've cataloged this information. I've cataloged it in my own rudimentary way. And when you look at it, they've added, you know, so few group cars over the years. And it's getting a bit, I wouldn't say infuriating. Again, it's disappointing. It's just the disappointment of it all. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Nick. Read back through the chat. Yeah, add some of the latest Group 3 cars. Um, and yes, Ian, definitely Group 1s. I think Group 1s are probably the least, like, the most neglected of the whole class, because the Group 1s that they have added um, are fake cars. You got a VGT Genesis as a Group 1 car. So it's pretty. Yeah. Money's the problem. Yeah, I get it. But you look at Gran Turismo, it has these associations and partnerships that they make a big deal about. Ooh, they're a brand. Um, we're we've partnered with this brand, but we don't bring any of the newest cars. So uh, you look at all these other games, and the newest cars are in it. Le Mans Ultimate. Le Mans Ultimate has all the hypercars, and it has all the GT3s that are being used in that race series. Assetto Corsa competition has all of the newest, well, almost all of the newest GT3 equipment. They don't have the Camaro, they don't have the Corvette, and they don't have the newest Aston Martin, but all the other ones they have. So And Forza has the Forza has the stuff too. So it's you know yeah if yeah Nick, if ACC can do it, and they're a tiny little they're a smaller company than Polyphony, who's associated and married to Sony. So, but yeah, it's yeah that's where we are with that. Again, I have to look at the Group One class. I'll go to my garage. I wish you could just look at. Actually, you can. You can go to here. You can just go to car collection and then category. Um, there's some of these VGTs that I just don't have. Uh, so uh, that's the only one, and it's from 2021. The Toyota Hybrid. That's the most actually current real race car. And then after that, they just added this, and then that's it. This is a fake car, and then this is the most current, and it's from 3 years ago. Actually, it's older than that. It's actually 4 years ago, because I'm sure it was in development in 2020, and it was just a vague, derivative of the TSO50. So anyway, and you get down to Group 2, whatever. Yeah, Group 2 doesn't really exist except for GT500 in Japan. Um, Group 3, you go through this list, and there's just two cars I don't have in Group 3. I have 4. There's the Peugeot, the other Ford GT, and the Beetle. So, which we're not discussing really, because they're fake. Two of them are fake cars. But when you look at this, the newest, the two newest cars. One is AMG, and then the BRZ. And the BRZ it's not technically a GT3 car, but it is just GT300, which is Japanese GT3. And Audi, wherever that Audi, the Audi, wherever it is, yeah, Audi, 2019, the Evo. It's even an Evo 2 now. Yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. It's very disappointing. Yeah, Group 4. Group 4 is really dated too. It's really really dated. Um, that's really this that AMG is really super dated. Um, BMW is old, but the McLaren is super dated. Ferrari doesn't exist. Aston Martin is super dated. Nissan, they race a completely different car with the Z400. Ford's Mustang is really outdated. Um, the the Supra is it's current. It's actually the Evo now, but it's the most current, I guess. Um, yeah, that's really it. So yeah, so yeah, that's it. Yeah. So again, that's me going off on a diatribe. Again, I said it was going to be a discussion. So that is a discussion. So and that's about all I got. Yeah, nothing really else. I I will be hopefully doing comms on DTR's YouTube channel for uh, EDTM Pro Lobby at 2:30. Nick, is that when we're going live? On 2:30 my time, 5:30 your time. Or is it? No, it's not 5:30. It's 7:30. So I should be on about 7 o'clock your time. So hopefully I'm back from Pennsylvania. So other than that, everybody, thanks for stopping by. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the new update. Again, it's a good update. I mean, I think I would say it was a yeah the and the Lexus is they're gonna have a new car too. There's too many new cars. When you talk about when you talk about Gran Turismo, um, it's about all cars, but some people like race cars. A lot of people like race cars, and they would like to see a little bit more modern race cars. The Ferrari is so old that the car that's being raced now is raced almost in vintage races. That car is so old that you can race it in classic car races in real life. it's so uncompetitive. I think GT4 cars could probably beat it. Probably not, but anyway. So again, guys, thanks for stopping by, and we're gonna go get some dinner and maybe plod along on some other things here on this game. Try a few other things. That's it. It's a good update, decent update. Cars are nice, except for the Jimny. And yeah, enjoy.